Hey, good afternoon. It's your boy Pioneer. I'm here come once again. I'm trying this out for the new season. I'm gonna see how you people like it. This is my intro video. I ain't gonna get too much into it. I'm gonna just give you the little background to it, to this section of my page. Um, I'm mildly OCD. We gonna get that out the way. All right. So there's certain things, certain ways that just need to be. I don't know if it's my mama's fault or my grandmama's fault, my aunties. I don't know, but it's somebody's fault that I'm mildly OCD. So because of that, right? There's a lot of things that go through, and I know a lot of y'all probably deal with the same thing, you know. But for me, I always thought like, what's the reason behind it, right? Like, why is it that I have to put things in certain orders? You know what I'm saying? In order to satisfy my needs, I guess, right? So we gonna get into it, and this is just a little skill set, I guess. You call it a skill set because it's better living. You know what I mean? To keep things organized, keep things straight, or straight, you know, however you want to pronounce it. And just as long as, you know, just I know everybody like a neat, nice house. I mean, if you don't like one, I guess you can skip to the next. But this is just something that just is really, you know, something to me that is important. Is something that's especially in the household. You know, whether you're single, whether you have a family. I think that, you know, a lot of us we take for granted, you know, the home, the cars and everything else, and we don't take care of our stuff. So a lot of people don't understand why people like me, why do I want to take care of my stuff? So anyway, let me get off. I'm going off a subject. But anyway, we're going to start this out. I'm just going to show y'all a little preview of how I wash dishes and how I get prepared, and see if I can get any feedback on how y'all do things. Because, I mean, I'll try. But to me, I just feel like my organizational skills are up to par. So y'all tell me yes or no. I mean, I don't know. Once we get into it, so we gonna get into it. Yes, baby. Okay, put me on. Yeah, I can put that on. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. You know, little ones come first in everybody's life. Should be. If they don't, then you need some help. Anyway, so we gonna get right into it. So I usually take the Comet or Ajax. You know, I'm old school, so I like this Ajax. You know what I mean? Comet. Sorry. So, but I like the Comet. You know, we used this for everything when I was growing up. You know, bathtubs, sinks, toilets, walls. Um, I mean, some little dishes here and there. You know what I'm saying? Why you put that stuff on there? This Comet. I'm cleaning the sink and cleaning the countertop. You know what I'm saying? You clean it? Yeah, I gotta clean it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't mind my you dig, you know what I mean? I've been going for about what, four almost 5 months. Puss ass doctors can't tell me shit, so I'm just gonna make do and not claiming it. Cause the first mistake is a lot of people's lives, they claim that shit. I ain't trying to claim it. I'm trying to live better. So we gonna get right into it. I usually clean it, sprinkle it with Comet and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I get my little steel whisk, copper whisk. You know, I start on the stainless steel first. You know, try to get all that clean. Just for reasons. I don't know why. It's just something. I feel better. You know what I'm saying? I feel better when the kitchen, you know, is sink clean, kitchen clean. Can't cook in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? You know, can't cook in the kitchen without your shirt on. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, if you're in the kitchen, you ain't even put no hat on. I know a lot of older folks. You know what I'm saying? They live by that. I guess I always had a old soul. You know what I'm saying? I always been told I got an A for the game. You know what I'm saying? Because I was more of a sponge and not a towel, like some of you niggas. I mean, but now I'm starting to see a lot of niggas, y'all sponges. I'm liking that, you know. You niggas sponges. But anyway, I do that. You know, go ahead and clean that my I say, look, there's one thing I can tell you. Your kid will never do this. Not these kids of this generation. These kids of this generation, they lazy, man. Hey man, let's take this too much time, or hey man, let's put this in the dishwasher. You know what I'm saying? That way we ain't gotta do that, you know. But me, I don't know. You know, I mean, if it is my mama's fault or my grandmama's fault or whoever's fault it is, auntie fault, whoever, yeah, I'm glad it's your fault, cause I don't think I'd be such a well-rounded individual if it wasn't for that type of structure. You know what I'm saying? So, while you get that real nice and saturated with the comet joint, you know, all that, just yeah. So as I was saying, yeah, I like to get this all nice and saturated, you know. Get this all saturated. Make sure even the counter is clean, you know what I'm saying? You know. And then see, if it wasn't for the video, be honest, I see a spot, and then I don't know what it is. I see a spot, and then I gotta clean another spot, and then if I think that spot ain't clean enough, then I gotta clean another spot. It just keep going with me, and you know I don't know why, but it's just something that's been going on with me, right? You know, for a long time. When I was little, my mama used to put magazines on the table, on the coffee table, right? And for some reason, we never understood how this woman must be a ghost or magic or something. Something was going on. We moved that magazine a centimeter. You hear me? A centimeter. And she'll come home from work. She'll know exactly. We moved that magazine or whatever it is a centimeter to the left or a centimeter, 3 centimeters to the right. And we never understood how, because she was a very organized, skilled woman. She had OCD. So like I said, it's somebody's fault. And she, you know, well, she is OCD. I'm not here. I ain't thought past this. Damn. You know what I'm saying? So once I get down my comment and stuff all spread it out, and you know, got it soaking on the stainless steel for a while. So then I just take a clean rag. Sometimes I use you know, dish detergent, not too much, because a lot of people they run through dish detergent because they don't know how to use dish detergent. They use too much. You know, and then they be running out to Dollar General or something, Family Dollar, trying to go get another bottle. So once that set in for a minute, you know, I usually wipe that down the counter. I usually start with the counter first, you know, because that's where I'm gonna lay out my dishes, or you know, if I ain't got that much counter space, you know, some people, you know, I know y'all work with limited counter space, you know, and you know, for some people it's just like that, you know. So I'm just gonna make sure I toothbrushes in. Toothbrushes and shit. You know. Well, I can tell you this. Cleaning, cooking, And we can't talk about the other ones, you know, that I'm very well at, very good, you know what I'm talking about? But, you know, I don't know what it is neither. Hot water, just to me, extreme hot water is the killer of everything, you know what I'm saying? That's, I don't know. It's just it. You know? Yeah. You get that hot water sizzling your ass, you know what I'm saying? You know? Hot enough water can kill some shit. You know? So once I got that nice. So I said, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna show y'all later on now why I put the leave a comment on there and let it sit and then only wipe it down like this, because then I like to polish it later, and that comment adds some extra shine to that. You hear me? You know, because all of us ain't got it, you know. Ain't going to get the polish from the stove. You know. We gotta work with what we got. We gotta improvise, and you know, all my life has been about improvisation. You know what I'm saying? You know, my mom always, you know, made a way for us. You know. Now I got that right. Okay. Now I got that. So now that I got my countertop and sink, double sink cleaned out, I'm gonna start making some dishwater. This ain't rocket science. You know, you add a little water, a little soap, agitate that joint. You know. I always start on the right. It's something about it. I don't know what it is, but I always start on the right. You know, plasma blunts to the right, step to the right. It's just always to the right. You know, only time I go left is when I can't see. And why should I do that? Because I can't see going left. So we're going to add that up in there. Now, see, people, this is just regular Dawn dish detergent, you know. They use this for the baby duckies, man. But you only need that's it. Only a little drop. Look. That's how you agitate it. And you don't even need that much water. You don't even need that much water. You know, some people be feeling like they need to keep the water running. Because, see, I'm one of them. The water has to be off while I'm washing dishes. I can't let the water running and wash dishes. I do the same thing when I brush my teeth. The only time the water's running when I'm doing other stuff is when I'm in the shower. Other than that, like, I can't let this happen. All my dishes got to be rinsed off at once. You know, maybe it's the chef thing in me or the kitchen thing. I don't know. So I got my nice little dish rack. You know, some people have buckets and stuff in their sink. You know, black people know what I'm talking about. The dish rack. Now, this one a dish rack. This can go in the sink too. You can either put it on the sink or you can put it on the counter. Anywhere it go. I like to put it on the sink. I like that's just simple. You know, it's just simple for me. Put it on the sink. You know, and I'm gonna use this, and I probably won't even need this. There's not that many dishes, but there's quite a few dishes. But my organizational skills are so phenomenal, I think, at times, that I could probably put all these dishes in here fit and comfortable until one of them kids get their butt home and they're going to drown. So, back to it. Got my test. Yeah. Now, for certain people, they just throw all the dishes in. Me, I'm an organized dude. I don't know if that's a scary thing, a good thing. I mean, to me, it's good. I don't care about what nobody else think about it, but to me, that's good. I usually start with my plates. You know, any type of glassware, plates, plastic plates. No, not plastic plate, but you know, like the you know, the plastic plates. You know what I'm saying? No, right there. You know, and plates. It's all plates. And then I usually go from either cups or bowls. Bowls and cups go together. Then silverware, all silverware go together. You know, but you'll see, we're going to get into it. I got a few plates here. I'm finna go ahead and drop down for you. Drop. You know, agitate that a little bit. Now, if it's something like this on the plate, You know, I still use I use this. You know, because it's hot. You know, now if it was sticky, yeah, I'll probably use a little Brillo pad that I got underneath the sink. You know. But one thing's for sure, two for certain, right? I gotta get in every crevice there is on the dish. And then even when I'm washing dishes, right, I'm already observing the next spot I'm gonna wash as I'm washing. Because I feel like a dish should be forever clean. You know? And if it's not forever clean, then it needs to be. And I always start out with any object that's like elongated, you know. That it's all Tetris to me. You know, I'm a master at Tetris. Anybody on my page, anybody who see this, I'm your next competitor. You know, we could play Tetris all day. I'll put money on that Tetris, Joe. That and that Miss Pac-Man, y'all ain't trying to do nothing though. I ain't talking about the joy. I'm talking about arcade style. Where you gotta all that, yeah. What's up, sweet potato?
That is for bathroom and sink.
Yeah, look at that. See that? Look at that. She's so smart. 4 years old. Talking about some daddy. I'm reading a comment. It's for the bathroom and the sink. She don't even know that, but she know that.
Bathroom.
You know.
And the bathroom sink.
Yeah, the bathroom sink.
I gonna do the bathroom too.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the bathroom at a later date.
I gonna put that on the toilet and on the sink.
Huh?
I gonna put that stuff on the sink.
Yeah. And in case y'all wonder, yeah, that's her right here. That's who she is. This right here, that's her. She's my sweet potato. Up there's that hand. You know.
I'm 4.
Yeah, she's 4. So.
Then 5. Then I'm
So now.
5.
So now that we in here and we in our plate section, right? Now see, this a lot of people don't understand. When they wash dishes, right? Like I said, they either put too much water or they don't put enough water at all. And for me, like I said, I gotta like kind of almost scrub the dishes. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I have to get them clean. Whether you put a tortilla on that joint and just rinse and just heated it up in the microwave, I'm still gotta scrub it to make sure it's clean. You know.
I can scrub mine by myself.
And then, like glass products, I always make sure they rinsed off decent. I observe them like I'm a doctor of glass, you know. And I usually just place it. You know. And see, the reason why I only put a limited amount of water in the sink is because your section of dishes, right? You know, I might have some cups that's just disgusting. You know, kids don't know how to just rinse out their own cup they use. They only keep getting a new cup. Like, I know a lot of y'all be having the same issue at home. You know, you got a cup, and then you get another cup, and then another cup, and then another cup, or another plate, and another plate, or another fork, or another spoon, or just keep going until instead of just wash or rinse off or out the dish that you previously had used. You know? which is to me common sense. I'm sorry.
I can.
Yes, baby.
I can watch my game.
I know you learning. You been learning. You know. You got a daddy like me. You know. You gonna make sure you know how to clean up, cook.
I don't clean up.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't gonna take no mess. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no mess from nobody. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to mind yourself. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be disrespecting people like you know. You know, I mean, you trying now.
Like that too, Daddy.
I know, right?
Look, that was cool.
Hey.
Then do my cup.
So then now, are you done? Are you watching the movie? I thought you was watching the movie. Yeah, you watching the movie. Go watch a movie.
I'm good.
Go watch a movie. Yeah. They ain't got no school. It's spring break. You know, so she just, ain't no problem. You know, she just, certain kids, I can say this about mine. She's very self-sufficient. Like, she definitely can keep herself entertained if need be. You know what I'm saying? And I know she get that mainly from this side of the family because I'm self-maintained. I can read a book. I can sit down and just write. Draw. There's anything, just anything that I like my solitude. I can't help it. So now we got this one bowl that I told y'all about. So that's a little hot. Shit. So we gonna do that. We're gonna washing out. Wash it out. Wash it out. Wow, Squirrely Polly Bowl boy trying to rub the porcelain off. So we'll do that. Hey. So now we got cups, right? We got cups. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. This is like a cup anyway. And put all of these and all that. Pretty sure, right? Got my mug. Big Daddy Perk mug. You know what I'm saying? Got all that. Got these cups. Now we finna mac on these cups. You know what I'm saying? Usually time I just usually put the cups separate from all other dishes. Because those be the first thing to be used, really. If you think about it, you go to somebody's house, what's the one thing that's used the most? Out of everything in the kitchen and dish-wise, a cup. What's the second most? Y'all don't even know, do you? A spoon. I bet you don't know the third. Bet y'all don't know the third. Yeah, I figure I'd give y'all a second to think about it. But the third is a bowl. Especially if you got kids. You use a bowl for everything. Everything, yeah? There's not a thing you can't use a bowl for. You ain't got no plates. Got a bowl. You ain't got no cups. Guess what? You can drink out of that bowl too. Don't tell me. Know how I was raised. I ain't had no silver spoon. Yeah. Shit was plastic and bronze. Like you talking about. Yeah. My mama she did such a wonderful job, right? Raising three of us. You know the story. You know. West side of Chicago. You know, off that 16th you here. It's okay though. You know what I'm saying? It's okay though. You know, because we got through it. And there's so many other people from the land, right, that have got through it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the Holy City fam. All of them. I don't give a care who you is, where you at, new generation, old generation, extinct generation, all that, future generation, K-Town too. Shout out to all you fellas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, there ain't nothing but love here, man. Like, I see the city, we've been doing a lot of this and that still. I was born in 81. So you can imagine the things I've seen. So I give shout out to the homeland all day. You know what I'm saying? I miss my home. I love my home. I'm actually going to have some videos later on down the road. Him meet me back at home and just talking to some of the brothers that's still alive that, I grew up with. And, seeing what the neighborhood do like. I mean, I go up there almost every other day, but I'm just not in the street like that no more. Because the shorties, y'all need to cut it out. Y'all need to cut it out. I know, stand on your own, but you still got to value something. So, but just raising us, Mom always told us and taught us the importance of having a clean house, and just being respectful, that type of thing. Goals and things, skills that people these days don't have. You know what I'm saying? Like they just don't possess those things because I guess the mothers or the fathers or both is just not that all interested in teaching their kids. Something that they can stick to, something that they can, pass on. Because, I mean, one thing you can always say, right, is that in my abode, if you come to my home and it's just my home and ain't nobody there, right, you gonna be in amazement. This young, single, beautiful black man lives like this? Like, there's not a crumb, a dust mite, what? When you got kids, you gotta get on their ass, man. You know what I'm saying? Every day it seems like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then they don't want to listen. Then you gotta be sitting there, and you know what they do? They got these phones and shit, right? They got these phones and they be on them phones and they can't listen, can't comprehend, be telling them, do the walk. They know how to do the walk. Do whatever, do get sturdy or whatever the hell they all be talking about. Yeah, I bet you do that. Recite this, recite that. They do that. Halftime ass can't even do the multiplication table. You know what I'm saying? That's how these kids are these days. That's just how they is. They focus is somewhere else. And the parents are not doing their job. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It ain't really necessary. I mean, I don't know whose fault it is, but the only thing I'm saying is that things can be better. So, and one day your kids gonna appreciate it, and whoever they end up with will appreciate it. I mean, it's good for the soul. I mean, I don't know too many people that don't like a clean house. Not too many. I don't. Not in my community. In my community, it's a lot of respect in the household. A lot of gratitude, you know, a lot of appreciation. You know, okay, I ain't gonna say since I was a shorty that I've been like that. You know, we all learn, but I guarantee you know, just something about black mamas. They make sure they stand on it. You know what I mean. I know it's some other type of mamas out there too, but them white mama, I mean them black mamas, they you know, when they say clean the goddamn house up, when they say this goddamn house better be clean when I get home, guess what? That's what that supposed to mean. Ain't no, oh, I'm gonna be on my phone or I forgot. Ain't no, hey, oh, you were talking to me? Who else was I talking to? You know what I'm saying? Like, who else? Who else? You the one on the phone. I'm talking to you. Had the house cleaned up by the time to get home. You know, it's a team effort. You know, you go to show a child once, maybe twice, whatever, depending on how old they is, you know, age group. You know, they comprehensive skills. How to clean up, how to do something properly, whether they believe it's proper or not. You know, whether y'all think it's this way or that way. However you raise your kids, there is a certain way to clean up your household. You know, that's just what it is. So now we done with the cups. We got all the plates and then one porcelain bowl. Now, what I normally do, because I don't have that many pots and pans, I have plastic bowls. Like I said, I hope plastic. You know, it's always plastic, glass, plastic, and then you know pots or whatever it is. So, but we gonna do the plastic ware now. You know. Plasticware to Tupperware lids, everything. You know. You know. I know a lot of y'all got these. Y'all use these as containers just like I do. Been used since 1984. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that beast y'all here in the back. You know what I'm saying? That's just calm. He going through it. You know? Yeah, that's another segment. Cause I got something in store for y'all for these dogs too. So that's another segment. We gonna get into it all. We gonna hit the line. We just gonna go straight on down that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And I just hope y'all, you know, you stay in tune to see what's next. Cause I don't even know half the time. I'm just down writing stuff and looking up stuff and like, man, let me see. You know, let me see what's to it. You know, I'm good with dogs. You know, dogs don't really have an issue with me. You know, it's everybody else they got an issue with. You know, I ain't gonna let the dog punk me neither. The dogs I get for some reason, they half retarded. You know, they want to bite and scratch everything. You know, everybody. You know, so I gotta calm them down, and then you know, for me to calm them down, you know, it's repetition. It's a lot of work. You know, well, you know, somebody gotta do it, especially if you want to have a dog and you want to be a dog owner. You know, I got 3 of the best breeds that you can ever imagine. You know, a German Shepherd, a Rottweiler, and a Bully. You know, can't get no better than that. You know, and he exhale. He a bully exhale. You know, so it's all good. We gonna get to it though. You know, it's a whole lot of stuff. We gonna get to this page. You know, and I hope that the people out there, they you know, y'all in tune. You know, and I got suggestions too. You know what I'm saying, for things that, you know, if people, you know, if you ask me anything, I'm a book. You know what I'm saying? And I've always prided myself on that. You know, like a man of integrity. You know, I had to learn that. You know, and once I learned it though, it came easy to me because I don't fear no man. You know? You know? I really don't necessarily care what somebody think about me or say to me. You know, my reaction is not gonna make you any more popular than what you think or you already are. You know, so for anybody who feels the need, because I know there's a lot of fishermen and fisherwomen out there. You gonna keep on fishing. I know people like to antagonize people on this page and on this platform. I mean, and I'm just telling you, it's all peace and love here. Just don't rub me the wrong way. Because you rub me the wrong way, then it's a problem. So now we wiping our bowls, storage containers, whatnot, and we gotta make sure we get in the grooves of everything. Anything that has grooves, you gotta make sure you get it, because the food is sitting there, and then time and time and time over and over, you see this food just caking up and caking up. That is not healthy for us. So do something about it. Just do that. We like the rancy. Don't mind my little ad lib, y'all. I tend to talk to myself sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the best person is to talk to is myself. I don't answer myself all the time, but when I do, I always make sure I don't get mad at my own response. So, but once we get in the grooves of all our dishes and we do all that, we just gotta make sure, because food, man, food could kill you, or it can help you sustain life. Now, well, whatever you do, you definitely don't have to eat all throughout the day. Once a day is enough for all of us. So now we're coming to the end section of this bowls. Get them there. Now y'all will see here in a minute why I'm putting them right here, just so they can drain a little bit, all that little excess water and whatnot. And get that off of there. But I think that's what a lot of people do. Like with cups, when we stock our cups and stuff like that. We stock our cups, but we not understanding that the water's not going nowhere. It's just staying trapped inside there, wet with the moisture. You know what that creates? A bacteria. You know what that bacteria does? It gets into our body when we use that that item. And then guess what? We're sick. So if you just clean properly, then you won't have to worry about none of that. So now we got our bowl section out of the way. So it's easy stackable stuff. Easy stackable stuff. I don't know why, but I like to put it into an angle to where it can still drain. You know what I'm saying? And seeing as though I don't have too many other cups or anything as such. So we just make sure that stuff drains properly. And we won't have to worry about nothing else. Okay? So now, and so you don't even have to let all your water out. Just let a little bit of water out. So, like I said, every time you only need a drop instead of just a drop. I know you people see this goddamn commercial. Just a drop. Put some on my towel now. Okay. Now while that's running hot water, you know, because I like it scalding, I usually just throw the silverware in there. You know. And one thing I gotta say, when we was talking about the bacteria, do you guys know what botanism is? Botanism. You say it how you say it. Botanism. You get it from this too. I know a lot of y'all don't clean this, and I'm pretty sure y'all have heard about this, but you gotta clean these, man, especially if you're gonna reuse them. So you do that, and then while we waiting, because I usually let my silverware, my pots, pans, stuff like that, I usually let them sit a little bit longer in the hot water because it breaks up the food. So once you got the stuff sitting in here for a minute, you know, now we ready to clean. They hot, so if you need to, add a little bit of cold water. It ain't gonna hurt. The worst part is over. Yeah. I like to start with stuff that holds the most bacteria. And to be honest with you, I would normally, you know, take this mod apart and put it right back together, just to clean it. You know, but the method I've came up with is the hot water method, the scalding hot. You know, and the repeated it. Always make sure I hit that mod first. Alright. Now, on to our dishes, our knives. I don't know about y'all, but I know some people, they you know, when they put their knives in they rack, they put them up like this instead of like this. I think you should do it like this. Saves a lot even later down the road, you know. You ain't gotta worry about getting your hand stabbed. You know. And see this, the silverware, pots and pans, stuff like that, it shouldn't take that long if you got one of these and you know, you really scrubbing. You know. Like I said, the hot water do the most of the trick anyway. You know. See, what I like to do is I like to separate the dishes in my hand sometimes. You know, I get all the knives or all the forks. And I just usually do them at, you know, all at the same time. You know. And I make sure I get the whole utensil, you know, not just part of it. You know, some people just wash part of it, you know. You know, even utensils got grooves in them. You gotta get that in the grooves too. You know, always inspect, especially if you got one like a groove in it. You always inspect that way. You go ahead, get that little gunk up out of there. You know. Even butter knives upside down. Mm-hmm. You know, you see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got forks for days. 5, 6. Now we got, how many did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. And see, with forks, you gotta really get those forks, boy. You know, food be all stuck in between the forks. Did you know that every time Every time, I mean. Every time a person uses a fork, did you know that every time they use a fork, they represent Larry Hard? Let me stop, y'all. Love is good, hey. You know. I just want to get through this. And I see as many kitchens and stuff that I've worked in. You know, I've changed kitchen staffs. You know, for the betterment. You know, gave them a regiment that worked, and you know, they use it. You know, so I mean, some special. You know. I mean, special enough to take little old my advice. You know what I'm saying? We got 5 spoons. You know, get them out the way. So we got what, 1, 2. We got an air fryer pot. If I didn't have hands, I wouldn't be able to do this so well. You know, I use everything I can. You know, as long as I'm able-bodied, I'm gonna continue to, you know, use the things that I was blessed to have. You know, my extensions, I mean. All right, now we got some baby silverware and a few little missed items. You know, so we'll get these out the way. You know, look at that. My baby just so contented now. And I'm glad. Because I've been, you know, trying to do what I have to do. You know, and I leave it up in Yahweh's hands that things are gonna come through. You know, but I also understand that I have the ability to make things happen as well, and that ability is allowing me to be what I consider the best understanding father there is. You know, you teach them now. You know, that way I ain't got to worry about them when she get older. And, you know, she's doing all this riffraff out there in the street. You know, at least I know if I give her some good solid foundation, you know, the structure itself is gonna mold her. You know, so we're gonna start with the air fryer container. We're gonna get that up in there. And see, stuff like this, you definitely got to get in the grooves. Because if you don't get in the groove, then you're going to have food from 3 weeks in this month. It's just been how I choose to live, you know, and how I choose to have a kitchen kept, you know. Because see, I know y'all got that mama or family member that come over to your house and, you know, you got all these doggone dishes up in here, right? And they start doing your dishes. Come on now. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? My mama always told me to keep yourself. And that means so many things. But she always told me to keep myself. And by any means, can't let myself go in that matter. You know? Be here. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with all the stuff and going through things. Yeah, I'm grateful. You know? Yes, baby. Yes, baby. You want to say hi to the people?
Yes.
Yeah, here, come right here. Come right here. Say, stop right there. Say hey. Say hey. They can see you. Say hey.
I can't see.
They can see you. That's all that matters. Say hey. Say how y'all doing. Good boy. She's so boy.
Hey.
You look at her. Look, she must have felt me. I was finna tell y'all about herself. Yeah, look, I was gonna tell y'all about herself, boy. She's something else. You know what I'm saying? But she mine though. You know what I'm saying? Honey.
That's my father.
honey grand, she mine. Look, they say your first female, your first daughter always look like they daddy. Look at her. She a little bit different than me though, y'all. You know, I was always the quiet type.
What is this?
I'll put it down.
What is it?
I'll put it down.
What is it?
It's a put it down.
What is it?
It's for ants, baby. Huh? No, it's for ants. It's an ant killer. Yeah.
And you put them in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna show that too on the next segment. You know, if y'all have like issues and stuff like that. If y'all have like issues and stuff like that, I'm gonna show you. I got a couple of associates' houses that's gonna allow me to come in their home and you know, just show them some common sense, basics, household skill things. You know, so but we'll get into that too. So y'all see how I scrub that joint real fast, real light. You know, get all that excess grease, that 3-day-old grease or wheat grease. That's all you gotta do. Every time you wash the dishes, if you just do that, you ain't never have a problem. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. You check it, make sure, you know, boom. You know, look. You always gotta check it, because if you don't check it, then you're gonna have food stuck up in the joint. You see, sometimes I like to put my fingers in the joint. You know, I'm a handy man when it comes to. So make sure we get these little corners. But I don't want to use this again. And, you know, food. Okay. Yacht. Tell me, boy, sometimes, boy, that water piece over, I want to be scolded. Yeah. There's another thing I always do, too. You know, just try to keep my air clean. I think I learned that when going through my culinary arts. When I was getting my culinary arts certificate, I was, you know, I always keep the kitchen clean. You know what I'm saying? I always keep the kitchen clean. Now, while this is draining out a little bit, I'm going to take this same scrub, right? And I had scrambled some eggs for my dogs this morning. So, I'm just going to use this same scrub, right? I ain't going to let all the water out neither. I'm going to use this same scrub to get these dry eggs out of here. You know, just like that.
Hey, look, I got black.
You got black? That's a black piece of paper?
Yep. I'm gonna make a smiley face for you.
You gonna make a smiley face for me?
Yeah.
Why don't you just smile?
No, I'll make it like this.
No, but won't you just smile? You don't have to make a smiley face for me if you just smile. You know.
Can I use your pencil?
Alright, okay, people. Don't know what happened, but we had a technical difficulty. But we're gonna end this out right. And I just want to say thank y'all for watching the preview, the intro. It's gonna get better, you know, working out the little quirks and whatnot. But as you can see, put all the dishes up. They all gone. You see. Like I said, thank you for watching, you know, taking the time out and hanging out with your boy, you know. It's your boy Pioneer. You know, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. Let me know what y'all think. More and more feedback I get, the more and more I will excel at this. So, without further ado, keep yourself And by any means necessary, go get it, get it. I love you. Love is good. Peace.